To the fallout this morning from that announcement out of North Carolina. No charges against the officer who shot and killed Andrew Brown Jr. The district attorney calling the shooting justified. Victor Okendo has the latest for us.
Overnight, protesters back on the streets of Elizabeth City, North Carolina.
The protests ever since Andrew Brown Jr. was shot and killed have been peaceful.
The DA saying the shooting death of Andrew Brown Jr. was justified.
Based upon my review of the facts of this case, I have determined that the shooting of Andrew Brown on April 21st, 2021 was justified to protect the safety and lives of the deputies.
Brown was killed last month while deputies were serving a warrant for drug charges. Although the long-awaited body camera video from the incident has not been made public, the DA played parts of it Tuesday. You see heavily armed officers running toward Brown's car as he was behind the wheel. One deputy gripping the door handle when Brown puts the car in reverse. The DA saying that's the deputy's arm making contact with the hood of the car. When the car comes to a stop, Brown is boxed in. His house behind him, deputies surrounding the front. He ignores commands, putting the car in drive. The DA said he hits that same deputy again, and that's when they open fire. Brown driving through an open lot as officers continue shooting. When deputies catch up, Brown had crashed into a tree and they called for help. Brown's death certificate stating he died within minutes of a penetrating gunshot wound of the head. The DA finding Brown used his car as a weapon.
The law enforcement officers were duty-bound to stand their ground.
The family's attorneys say they are disappointed, calling the actions of the officers criminally negligent.
The fact is, these officers shot a man in the back of the head and killed him. They fired into another person's house, into their kitchen. They fired in the direction of their own officers, and they fired across school zone during school hours.
The entire interaction between Andrew Brown Jr. and deputies, just 44 seconds. The sheriff here saying that those deputies will not lose their jobs, but will be disciplined and retrained. Guys?
All right, Victor, thank you. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.